Alright, let's get this show on the road. So, for those of you who haven't been watching the other series, Future Shock, this is the Bethesda Softworks 1996 Terminator first-person shooter Skynet. Let's see what Todd has for us. For those of you who've seen any kind of reviews or anything you know what we're getting into, for those of you who don't, we're in for a fun ride. Let's call ourselves something different this time. And let me think. Come on, brain. That's a teaser from something else. You notice the base looks a little different, and we're actually starting out in the base. Yeah, there's a whole thing going on with this one. There's a reason why this game is twice the size as Future Shock and has half the levels. Mission objectives. Scout the robot complex to the west. Reports have shown several convoys moving in and out of there. Return to base once you have discovered anything out of the ordinary. Yeah, thankfully I don't have to read any of this. That's right, we have full motion video.
Hey, Major. We heard you had some trouble.
Well, you know the score, Reese. We've got nothing but sunshine and palm trees here in L.A. Who could have any trouble?
It was bad, Cat?
It was a bloodbath. The bots ate us alive.
Kachowski and Weaver?
They didn't make it.
All right, people. We've got a lot of work to do to keep the robots out of Sector 3. Jensen just left to take out the bridge heading east from Sector 7. That should slow them down. Parker, what's the status on today's recon?
Got it right here, Connor. I've targeted 3 sites for more recon.
Fine. Let's get the scouts out ASAP.
Sir, has this individual been cleared by security?
Yeah, the bots are starting to look more and more like us every day. Hey, couldn't he be one of the prototypes for a new model or something?
Relax, Kyle. Our new soldier here checks out. I even had him run past one of the new K9 units. I've decided to assign him as a field op to the command team.
Major Catherine Parker. Good to have you aboard.
This is Dr. Hanover, our chief technician.
You could call me Bill.
And our young skeptic here is Kyle Reese, we think.
Yeah, well, you can't be too careful around here. Anyways, welcome aboard.
Now that we're all introduced, are you ready for some action?
Yes, sir.
Good. Parker, give him the details on one of those recon missions.
Right. The bots have a new complex in Sector 4. Surveillance has shown convoys moving in and out of there over the last 2 days. We need more information. The bots have something important going on there. We need to know about it.
Sounds straightforward enough.
It should be. You'll take a jeep through the hills and park a short distance from the complex, which will be west of your position. You shouldn't hit heavy opposition until you're inside. Once in, conduct a standard search of the facility, then return to base.
Gosh, I hope you guys can hear that, because she's a little quiet. Pretty much as the mission objective state. I think I forgot to switch this over to 640 by 280, so let me see if I need to do that first. Nope. But we're starting right off with... Whoa! So we're going that way, but like I said in the end of the Future Shock video, fuck this. Let's go nuts. See how much of this ammo I can get through in this campaign. This is infinitely harder than the Future Shock. Officially, this is a sequel, but it functions on a slightly different timeline, obviously. This is at the end of the last game, everybody died. And we won. Kind of. But I digress. So, hop in here. Yep, that's what we're supposed to do. Hop back out. And we should be inside the complex, I think. Or I've missed my... I'm in the wrong spot. I'm in the wrong spot. Okay. There's another truck just like that. But what they've introduced in this game is the trucks, which you can go in and out of. Yeah, okay, we're in the right resolution. Oops. Sorry, guys. Had to make sure. I don't need any of that. Nothing new as far as Arsenal is concerned. It's still all the same stuff.
I found the complex agent. Pushing her away inside.
Itchy fingers. Nice Cyberdyne systems marking on the back of that. I think that was a drone about to explode on us.
Looks like this truck is moving.
I don't have to do any narration. Neat. Scene transition.
HQ, I'm inside the complex.
And right off the bat, we have Terminators, and we don't really have the equipment to deal with them. I'm keeping the Super Uzi, but I'm leaving the invincibility off for now. If it gets too bad, I will turn it back on, because fuck that. A little bit of the Terminator theme song going in the background there. What's behind this thing? There we go. And everybody's dead. So yeah, one of the things they've done is the reason why we had so much trouble with Future Shock is on the new engine, if you get stuck or hit a ramp at any speed, you instantly die because the game considers you stuck, and it's just to keep you from. There was a problem with the game where you would get stuck in spots and have to reload. It didn't stop you from getting stuck all the time, but it was certainly made it more irritating, actually. So, I mean, it's one way to keep the player from getting stuck on architecture. But right away, I mean, right away we're inside Skynet fences. This game doesn't have a warm-up gameplay like like Future Shock did. It doesn't introduce shit. Ow. Switch. Not the right switch. You remember how evil if you haven't watched Future Shock videos, I suggest you go back and watch them. The enemy placement gets downright sadistic at a certain point, and without like a plasma rifle or a laser rifle, fighting bots in here is really rough, especially this one, because there's no way you know he's there until he's shooting at you. And you pretty much need the heavy machine gun to kill him, except you can't kill him. You can't get the heavy machine gun until you kill him. So it's kind of a... I hit a switch, and is there another switch in here that I missed? No. So I switched the flip, and now what? Ah, did this door open? It did. Come on. Unlike Future Shock, where, except for the last level in the game, everything is either an interior or an exterior, this one has a series of interconnected maps. Sorry, I'm trying to maneuver and not die at the same time. This looks like a trap. That door's open, so that's a start. Nope. Have to come back that way eventually.
HQ, hold tight. I think I found something. Oh my god, it's a nuke. I'm getting the hell out of here.
That's supposed to be an H. Yep, Skynet has one last nuclear missile. I think we actually have to come back here at the end of the game. At the end of this campaign, I should say. Jesus. Alright, I digress. That door's open, and that's our exit. Poot.
The freaking bots are all over me. I'm heading for the Jeep.
And this is about the right about the spot where people stop playing. Because they get butchered by the enemies. That's a rough fight. Didn't I kill you already? Look at this shit. I do love the Super Uzi though, but there are just so many enemies. And I hurt myself with an explosion from a wooden crate. Everything in this game explodes. Nope. Sometimes that model building has goodies in it. Oh, we're not going that way. But it's kind of neat that they modeled that whole area behind that fence that you can't go behind. Okay, what do we got? What do we got? I was looking for health and armor, but I don't think we're going to find any. Okay, so we're going to sprint to the exit, which is the car, back the way we came. Jesus.
Let's roll.
Yeah. And you wonder why I didn't want to do this with a regular weapon. Mission objectives: drive the Jeep to safety and out of the hills. Your escape route has been blocked off and you must make the route to the west.
HQ, come in.
Connor here. What's your status?
I've made it back to the Jeep. Tell Parker her recon on the complex was half right. Sir, the bots have got a nuclear missile inside. It's bigger than any I've seen before. I'll give a full report when I get back, but right now I need a way out of here. It looks like the eastern route has been cut off. How's the road to the west look?
Not good, but it's your only way out now. It heads west through the hills and then cuts south. Recon indicates the road is pretty well defended, but it will definitely bring you back.
All right, then. I'd better get going. See you at base.
Parker's shirt is actually a throwback to the Terminator 2029. I'll probably play through at least the first level of that, because dear God, is it bad. But I'm going to throw a save here too, because that's how we do things. Fuck you guys. Alright, and of course we deal with the loading bullshit and the map. Okay. I'm probably not awake enough for this to do bad puns right now, so we're just gonna keep going. So we need to go west, so back the way we came, back down this stupid valley. Jesus. I think the game expecting that first level expecting you to just run for it, which is at the same time smart and counterproductive, because they have a decent range when they get locked onto you. It may take a few minutes for them to lock on, and they may have to get a little close, but they have pretty decent range once they finally locked onto you. And they certainly aren't shy about lighting you up. How's my driving? Oh, shit. Okay. Yes, sadly, there is no persistence. It's individual levels. But you'll recognize most of this enemy group from where we just were when I ran through the level the last time, although the turrets are I think we're supposed to blow this gate after these. Yep. Okay, and now we kind of have an idea what we're doing. At least it kind of. On that note, wrong button, my bad. Okay, good times. Because I can. We're not quite to the point where blowing that stuff up would have any noticeable effect on gameplay. Not quite there. Still might be late 90s. No idea. Sure. said, the enemy placement gets pretty sadistic after a certain point, and it's just ridiculous. I think we actually do have the option to go up on that hill and avoid most of this stuff, but who has that kind of time? Game still has all the bugs we were encountering with Future Shock, so don't be surprised if something goes completely sideways on us. We're fine. Sadistic enemy placement. General contempt for player satisfaction. No, they made this game to be hard because this is literally in the files, the sequel Future Shock. It's actually in a lot of the files are labeled Future Shock 2. Which is weird because they kind of wrote themselves out of a sequel with the end of that first game. Whatever. I have no idea where we are. I'm just going to keep going towards the end. That's how these games work. But yeah, they decided to cast... this is what Pod decided to do for us for... Yeah, that would have ended the game. Do for the players, because he was... He moved up from assistant designer to just designer. Not lead, but he's part of the main design team. We got full motion video and a John Connor that doesn't quite fit. He just looks like some office manager who suddenly decided to go paintballing. The fact that he walks in with a coffee cup is probably the most awkward, tone-deaf thing about that whole sequence. Okay, the laser barrels weren't even aimed at us at that point in time. Just like that. Well, we're not going that way. And we're not going that way, so I guess we're going this way. I guess continue west is the objective. Just until we can't anymore. Alright. How many more fucking robots do we have to destroy to get it? I have suspicion. This is also a slightly more concentrated story. Made it. Okay, cool. There's not such, you know, fate of the world or anything like that. Well, kind of. It is a fate of the world, but it's not the epic. It's not the end of the war kind of story. Travel into the city and obtain the missile data from Cyberdyne research and data. Why don't you just call R&D? You have to get to the sub-basement level of the building where Cyberdyne was testing Skynet system. Oh, good.
So can you fix it or not?
It's a very sophisticated particle energy weapon, Major. Not a damn battering ram.
He points it at his
Have
face.
it ready before my next field off.
Here you go, Doc. Here's the Hollow unit.
Very good.
Hey, man, welcome back.
It's good to see you alive, soldier. I I know getting out of there wasn't easy.
Tell me more about the missile. What kind is it?
It's definitely one of ours, but much larger than the ones I'm familiar with. Its serial number started with the word Hades.
Ah, the Hades missile. Developed as a test missile during the 90s to offset the bigger Russian models. The U.S. developed the Hades as a deterrent. It's a city killer, John. The biggest nuke ever made. They say it can turn a city to dust.
So, why didn't Skynet use Hades before?
When Skynet attacked, it could only launch the missiles that were online at the time. The Hades never went into production. I suspect the robots only recently recovered this one.
No doubt they plan to use it.
Agreed. And it won't be like the last time. Just one Hades will vaporize the entire city. There'll be nothing left. No rubble, no life, nothing. Absolutely nothing.
The recon camp didn't appear to be the launch site.
No, it's too close. They'll probably launch from outside the city to maximize the warhead's yield.
This situation takes top priority, people. We don't know how much time we've got, but the missile must be eliminated. Doctor, what are our options?
Unfortunately, I've told you everything I know. We need more information on Hades. If I had detailed schematics, we might be able to disable it before it's launched.
Cyberdyne has much data on our nukes as anyone. They set up Skynet for the government. It's a good bet their records would have something on Hades.
Parker's right. The Cyberdyne Research and Data Building downtown is where they first put Skynet online for testing. Everything we need to know would be there.
Then that's where I'm headed, Connor. I'm not letting those damn robots nuke us again.
The Cyberdyne building is in dangerous territory. Once you're in the building, head for the basement. The testing facility is most likely underground.
You'll hear from me once I'm inside.
Good luck, soldier.
You know, I'm starting to think that the reason they changed Catherine's shirt from, other than being a throwback to the 2029 game, is because the lights in here are fluorescent and she's pale as it is, so putting her in a white shirt washes her out even more. Just a thought.
The Cyberdyne building should be to the northwest.
Alright, pop a save, because I don't want to do this again if I don't have to. And because haha, bad joke. Moving on. I don't trust this game not to fuck me over with something like a crash or getting stuck on architecture or anything like that. What do I have in the equipment inventory anyway? Oh, I do have the trusty resistance laser rifle. Jesus. Okay. And just throwing the bomber at us, just pretty much off the jump. A couple of Terminators, some mines. Yeah, they're not playing. Jesus Christ. An E-Rex. Look at the density here. Don't want to go that way. Yeah, it has something to do with how they upgraded the engine. But in Future Shock, and you can find a couple of people playing the original engine build. Fuck this. If you just search for it. You get a little bit of a grainy red effect, but you don't get blinded. I'm not sure what caused that, but they didn't seem to care to fix it, so whatever. And in case you're wondering, yes, it happens in both 640 by 480 and 320 by 200. So it's not a resolution issue, it's an engine problem. Hey, we know this club. Let's go inside and say hello. Probably the one time I will go inside on purpose. That's not mission related. Yeah, this is Tech Noir. There we go. This is the... what? It's the punk from Terminator. This is the club from Terminator 1, where Kyle shoots Arnie with a shotgun. That's it. It's actually a pretty famous scene, or infamous, depending on how you want to look at it. But the Tech Noir was the name of the club because it blew on the nose, but that's James Cameron for you. Alright, let's go upstairs. What's upstairs? Fuck all. ID-800 hiding in the corner. Payphone work? Nope. And now I have a grenade launcher. Ho, ho, ho. That's how that line goes, right? What in the fuck is that? Not gonna worry about it. Moving on. Unique textures for the bodies on the floor. Of course, these all look like they were killed yesterday when it's been 20 years, approximately. We're gonna grab the laser cannon, not that I need it, and then we're out of here. There is actually a Tech Noir level in Infiltrator mode, but it only spawns every once in a while. So, because of the nature of how that map works. Explosions are pretty. Sometimes it just doesn't make an appearance. At least I don't think it does. I did 3 runs of Infiltrator mode to get the footage for it in Terminator Resistance. Didn't run into it once. Okay, we should probably follow the turrets at this point. I bet you that's the Cyberdyne building right there. It looks... a touch over-designed. Maybe? No? Guess not. I wasn't wrong. This is the Cyberdyne building. There's a reason why there's a bunch... So this is a puzzle. And not a particularly good one. No, I'm surprised we didn't take a fuckload of damage there. It's a jumping puzzle in a game that will straight up kill you for jumping too high. Ah, plasma rifle. Oh well. I have something better. Okay, so now we gotta make this jump. Next to no warm-up. At least we've got some decent air control and some good distance. Woo. This is where things fall off the cliff. I'm gonna save because I don't want to do this again. So I will save scum the shit out of this until we make the jump. And I'll pause until we land. If I don't make it on the first try. Nope. So yeah, apparently I was supposed to blow up that so that we can do this. Ow. Whatever. Down the elevator shaft we go. I thought that flagpole looked a bit conspicuous, but they're
I'm
pretty...
inside the Cyberdyne building, HQ, heading to the basement level.
At least they're good enough to give you, like, armor refills. Armor. Health refills once you get inside. They did try to balance it, they just didn't do a particularly good job. Dual research. Stairs? Apparently we were interrupting his overtime. Nope. Stairs up, stairs down. Side offices. Busted CRT monitors. Hidden bomb. But no stairs. And we can't use the elevator shaft again, so I guess we're gonna go back up and see what else we can find. Nope. Okay, did I miss a door? It said sub-basement, right? Only on like the second floor. He thinks I missed a door. Or a jump, or something, because this is a enclosed room. Okay, gonna pause till I figure this out. So, I have to give credit to GamePlayShare YouTube channel for figuring this out. Apparently, when you're in this firefight in the middle of this room, you're supposed to destroy the ski hockey table, and that in turn blows a hole in the floor. However, it doesn't seem to work that way, and the game just kind of, if you don't know exactly where you're shooting, it doesn't register. It doesn't make any difference. So that's kind of horse shit, but whatever. We're moving on. This is again why I didn't want to play this without sheets on. Okay, Terminators. Alright. But armor, not that we need it. Mines. Yep, here we are. Lobby of the Cyberdyne building. These look expensive. Maybe? Oh. Oops. Well, shit. Okay, let's try this again. Yep, we're doing shitty jumping puzzles in a game that really doesn't support jumping. There we go. I get stuck on the camera. Auxiliary power. It should do something. I think it may actually turn on the elevator. Okay. Certainly spawned some robots. Okay, so it opens the elevator doors, allowing us to fall onto the elevator and die. Okay. We're supposed to go back up the stairs, get in the elevator, and bring it all the back up all the way to the roof. Get in the elevator and write it down. Which doesn't open that door. Okay. Now that the lights are on, just being thorough. So Terminator, elevator, it kind of runs. Let's see. Well, that's annoying. Why won't this door open? Aha, because there's a hidden level right here. Because of course there is. That looks ominous. So that disables the security and allows us to get back in the elevator. Kind of. Jesus. By the way. Yep. We're making quote-unquote progress. Betcha that door's got a Terminator behind it. Really?
HQ, I've reached the basement and found the testing center.
What did that say? Skynet node LA. What is this music? No, we're not going that way. Doesn't those look like card readers? Systems Integration Lab. Jesus. Data analytics. Or data analysis. Somebody has helpfully come through and kicked down the door, so we can go on a killing spree. What is, what do you call it when you murder a bunch of cybernetic organisms? Well, that did something. Satellite uplink. Access denied. Well, shit. Security detains Sarah Connor if she comes by the building again. The LAPD has a warrant for her arrest. Interesting. Ah, we missed the other one. Damn it. To Vic, the Skynet slave node modules are packed up and ready to ship. Make sure you attach the invoice. USS Las Cruces has arrived in LA. That's important. I'm annoyed they won't let us replay that. I'm sure it was important. Of course there's a mine behind the door. Why do you ask? Anything in the fridge? Nope. But with all those switches on, does that... this door is open? Of course there's another one. I'm try not to screw it up this time. We've got a bunch of things to do. Alright. 2 miles. Dyson. The Skynet AI chip is learning as planned. Think of the games you can make with this. Of course. So that did something. Satellite, Skynet network, USS Las Cruces. Okay. We have our next objective. To all CSR&D employees, please review the company's new procedures for handling petty cash. Interesting. Art servers down. That's useful. We're getting the uplinks back online. Takara LA test silos broken ground. Interesting.
Looks like the data was transferred to a U.S. Navy submarine designated the Las Cruces. I'd better get out of here.
Naturally. Kind of would have expected that to end right there, but I guess not.
They're trying to seal me in.
And doing a damn good job of it. Mission accomplished. Thankfully, this goes straight to the roof. How do I get out? How do I get down from there? Oh, fuck off. Maybe it doesn't. Thank God for invincibility and the Super Uzi. I mean, dear God, just trying to do this, I had full health and armor. And I can leave through the front door. Small army of Terminators outside, guaranteed. Oh, and fucking radiation that I can't see through. Awesome. Nope, it's just a red haze. Awesome. Okay, picking up where I fucked this up, there's a big fuck-off crater in the middle of the Cyberdyne building that's full of radiation, so we're gonna try climbing the stairs. Oops, that's gonna be bad. Alright.
Connor here, presenting help. Get to the roof. Repeat, get to the roof if you are able. HQ out.
I've been like fighting off a building full of killer robots, am I right? I mean, you would, Jesus Christ, you would think these guys would make more noise getting in here. They just, we did a sweep of the building before we went down into the basement. Where did all these robots come from? Not very many places you can hide a T-800. It's not like they're subtle. Hey, that switch works now. Come on. We're on the roof. Oh, wait, I hope that's not hostile.
I'm out of here.
Yep, we have our own HK, just like we did in the other game. Funny how that works.
Faye, this is Jensen. I've got our boy.
Copy, Jensen. Bring him home.
Huh. Jensen's a pilot in this one. I wonder if he dies too. Get to the harbor area, search the USS Las Cruces for the Hades missile data. Okay, so that's going to be it for this video. We'll pick it up in the next one. Thanks, guys.